Hey guys, it's Miss Bragg. I wanted to just record this video so that I can walk you through a new feature that News-2 has. I think it's great. It'll really be very helpful and useful over the summer. I wish we had it during the time that school has not been physically in session because it would allow me to be more interactive with the kids, but it's okay. We have it now. So I just wanted to walk you through it just to make sure that everyone knows what they're doing. Okay. I'll walk you through it. I am at the login page right now. The link, I'm actually going to send you guys an email with this link to this video, and it'll also have the link to the News-2. Now, if you guys have been logging into News-2, which I know some of you have, excuse me, it is the same link. When you go to that link, you get to this sign-in page, which has all the students' names on it, okay? And then you just go to your particular person. Now, there is one person on here that is not in your class, but it's me. And my name is SpongeBob. So that's me right there. So you get to your password, you put your password in, and you sign in. All right, so then this will be your next screen. Now, normally before you had News-2. You had this snowflake, positivity, and L3 skills, which I love. Now you have News-2, which is awesome. I promise you. So when you click on News-2, all this stuff is going to come up. All right, so let's just, I'm going to go through it just so um, you'll know what you're doing because it's new, but it's really exciting. So this is what we normally see in the classroom. This is the view that we normally have. And these are the stories that I read to you every week. So now you will be able to have them online that you can click on and read yourself, as well as a communication board, the weather, and then there's Joey's Locker, which we did a lot in the classroom too. We usually went to Build a Word or the memory game, word search, tic-tac-toe if it was Friday, um, quiz, and Let's Go, which is like a mapping skills game. And then there's breaking news. So this is the funny thing. So I was in the process of reading you guys a bunch of stories that I didn't think that you were going to be able to access. I think I put that in one of my other videos that I was reading you stories. So these were the stories. These were actually really the stories. So you don't need a video now because now you can access them yourself, which then gives you the opportunity to read it on your own or read it along with your parents over this summer. So I don't have to have 100 videos. If someone does need a video, let me know because I really kind of made it far. So with making videos, but I don't have to upload them now. But it was these exact collection of videos, which is so funny. I was like, oh my gosh, when I saw them. Um, so just clicking on here first, it's going to take you to this story. Now, this is funny because you guys were going to get this story tonight from me, this exact story I was going to read. I was doing the other stories and I was going to stop and do this story and send it to you guys tonight. So now you can do it yourself, which is really, really exciting. In the classroom, we really don't use the read to me option. We always read it, or, I read it to you guys. So I am not very fluent on these buttons right here. I will be completely honest with you, but this is how I believe it all works. Okay. So here you can have the computer read. No, see, I'm not right. So there is where you jump pages. I'm going to move my little screen over to this side so I can see it. All right, so this is the first page, of course, and you can jump to the second page, the third page. Okay, so we just learned that together because I don't, you guys know I do not use the read to me option. We always read it. We always are really interactive in the classroom. So down here must be the read to me option. This one I know can move it and make it bigger, make it smaller, depending on the size of your computer, your TV. You can mess around with that. This one will take you to, I don't know where, this one takes you to the next page. So these buttons here, and if you're on the first page, I don't know, I guess it takes you kind of backwards. Okay, so these buttons here take you forward, forward, and backward. If you need to go back to a page, if you want to go forward because you already read it, you want to go forward to the next page, these are what those buttons are for. This is the read to me option, and I don't know it very well, so let's just see how it works. Let's see. Okay. So I don't know if you guys are able to hear that because I don't know if the sound activates in this program. So what this button does is read the title, and actually, if you look close, I'm going to start it again. If you look, you'll see like a little. You see, she's reading. She's reading. And then you stop it right there. You can, so that would be where you start it and then where you stop it. And then this one doesn't work. Don't know what that's for. We don't use it. I would recommend for parents, for students that do not read, I would recommend the read to me story, which is completely fine. For students that are able to read, even if it's not really well, it's okay. I would prefer if you read so you don't lose that skill. I don't mind the read to me option, but I want you guys to like really use your reading skills, especially over the summer. Try to read as much as possible. And it's fine, like if you read it first yourself and then you go back and you choose the read to me option that's right here, completely fine. Okay, you guys can do that. That's fine. Um, Other than that, that is what that area is for. Now I'm going to try to get out of here. Let's see if I can. It may not let me out. I may have to go all the way out. Okay, I did. So you have to click it a whole bunch of times to get back. So this is the communication board, which you guys know, you've seen plenty of times. We always go through the vocabulary. And these buttons would work the same, although none of them are highlighted, but this one here, which allows you to make it bigger and smaller. Let me move myself back on this side. So this is the vocabulary page, the page you guys are used to seeing. So you know about that. So the next story is the ocean cleanup, and this is actually for June, and I believe it came out June 1st. So I was going to read this story just so you guys would have it. Although tomorrow I have promised there are no lessons. Okay, it's just fun, no lessons, promise. All right. So this is the vocabulary. And then this is the weather. So this one is kind of interactive where you can go in. We don't use this either because I make my own. You guys know I make my own board with my own weather and everything. We do everything ourselves. So I don't really use this. But while you guys are at home, feel free to use this. And there is sound in it. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can. It's really loud. So I'm going to try to get off of it. Let's see. All right. So if you go forward, hit the forward arrow, you can choose one of these options. So today is Thursday. So you would just choose Thursday and then you would go forward and choose them. Oh, wait a minute. It's not May, it's June. And then you would just choose the date, which is the 4th. Okay, so you guys know how to do that and you just go through the weather. Okay, so that's what that option is for. I'm going to back out of that. This is Joey's Locker, which is a lot of fun. So Joey's Locker has a lot of different skills in it that most of you guys know. We do this in the classroom. After we read the stories, we play the memory game, the build a word, word search, tic-tac-toe. and then flight school and quiz and let's go. So the memory search is what you guys seem to like the most. So that's what I'll go to. So you just click on that, let it load, hit play, one or two players. Now this is kind of cool because if you're at home and you want to play with your child or you want to play with your parent, hit two players or just hit one. So this is memory. It has a little timer. You can go for as long as you need to. It doesn't, it's not like the timer will expire. It just is a timer, so it's not really for anything. So that's what, you just click over, you don't have a match. So then it'll click by itself. You just wait and then you just go to the next one. It'll go by itself if you don't get a match, okay? Kids like that game. And then these other ones are pretty self-explanatory. You can go through those and the kids like all of them. So there you go. Now the breaking news, which is what I was reading to you guys, and I'm really excited that it's here because it gives you an opportunity to read it on your own, which is really good. This one is the one I had just finished reading, and it's the same thing as News to You, where you can go through the story and everything, and at the end of this, it has questions. So you go through the entire story. Yeah, there it goes. And then you can answer the questions. So you can choose and it'll tell you the good thing about this is that if you choose on to pick on the wrong one, it'll outline it in red and it'll go boing. And then if you choose the right one, it'll go like a ding, like a bell and it's green and you can feel happy that you got it right, which is pretty cool. I like that. And I like that for the stories because it allows you to be interactive, and it gives you an opportunity to do these things on your own, which is what we are shooting for. I love independence. All right, so I believe that this stuff will change I think it may be at the end of June. So I wouldn't like rush through it. Maybe just read the story and choose a game a day. You still have typing that you could do. You still have all the other stuff that I sent you guys to do. So, and that stuff will stay active through the summer. So I would do some other things too, not just this, because I don't think they're going to change it to the end of June. This is not this part here is not controlled by me. This News to You portion, I believe it just changes at the end of the month. All right, so I wanted to just do a video. It's exciting. I was really excited to see this. If you have any questions, then let me know. In the email, I just said I sent the link again, and also if you need your password information, I will send it. Um, but hopefully, probably some of you are going to, if you haven't already been logging into the News to You link that I sent. All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know. This is exciting. I'm glad that it's put into place, before the summer to give you all a chance to do some new things. All right, so it's been great, and I'll see you all tomorrow. It's exciting, our last Zoom. I'm going to miss you dearly, of course, and I can't wait to see everybody. Um, and I'll see you later. Bye.